Thank you, dear Sebastian. You are, and digital thinker. We're here, and this is a space to debate digital transformation and economic transformation of Latin American countries. Thank you. We continue with our agenda, and this is live. It's a pleasure to introduce a dear friend of digital thinking in Latin America, someone that looks at the information and public policies, proposes, creates alternatives, she imagines and shares her vision. It's a privilege to introduce our friend Sonia Agnese, Senior Analyst of Omdia. Dear Sonia, you have the floor. Thank you for your invitation. Thank you, Howie. It's a pleasure to talk about digital transformation in the industries, and I'm going to be sharing a presentation with a few slides. We all know that digital transformation has been key. It was something that transformed us. We saw what happened in a very short time. The most interesting thing to analyze is, according to our different studies, is that a good percentage of this organization said that they were not prepared, that they should have invested earlier, and they saw that technology had helped them mitigate the crisis, what we all went through. So we continue with the idea of understanding the importance and to continue with this rhythm of innovation that is basic for the development of the region. To understand, we're talking about transformational technologies, they're going to be changing the way in which work, and we develop everything, including business. Everything is based with connectivity, with 5G and fiber optics that changes the way that we connect and the possibilities of the different technologies. Without the baseline technology, this wouldn't be possible. And this comes with a triad, which is the massive things, the massive Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and cloud data. They work together, and they work with everything to connect everything, along with the AI tools, in order to make this a reality. And with this, we have augmented or virtual reality at the highest level. We see it in entertainment and gaming, but it goes beyond the sectors, mainly business and industrial area, manufacturing, design, the development of a plant in the future. We're going to be working with these tools in education. We have these meetings that we're doing through a screen, and we're going to be able to interact as if we were in the same room, even when we're not. Everything with respect to health, remote medical services, military, defense, aviation, everything, to rethink everything from this tool of AI and along with virtual reality. And this goes hand in hand with two important trends. One is natural language processing, the possibility to interact with technology in a natural way. We have virtual assistants. Everything is going to be moving forward. Programming, interaction with technology is going to be more and more natural. And obviously, as the main area, it has to be, everything is going to be based in the cloud, and everything is going to depend on technology, and cybersecurity is at the heart of all of this. I have talked about the importance of 5G. Some people say, no, we're still away, beyond us, but no, I believe that is here. We have devices that are $200 or less, and this is going to continue growing. And the new devices that are going to be replacing, they're going to be 5G, and by 2026, we're going to have 43% of the mobile devices using 5G. Everything with respect to the companies and the industry. This 5G technology, the new technologies that are coming along, affect the entire business sector. And this is the main leverage of the technology change. Prior technologies were more geared to people, and the main transformation is coming from the businesses, from the productivity. The first and the most important one has to do with the manufacturing industry and the possibilities that this brings along. Why are we talking about this? Well, when we are thinking about how the new industries are going to develop, we cannot think without massive connectivity. Virtual networks are one of at the core to think about cybersecurity, performance, and the possibility of using all the tools that the technology bring with low latency, with sensors, with equipment that is connected to robots and tools that make the information in real time and the use of them in real time. This changes the infrastructure of the networks of these industries where we work not only with the cloud and everything, but the importance of using the devices with security, with latency, with savings in connectivity, and also to be sure that everything is going to be work in it. This is everything is going to continue working, and we need to keep implementing AI tools. Well, in the practice, we can see it in the auto manufacturing industry. We see important changes in what's coming of autopilot cars. This industries, this factories change from an online development process to develop at the level uh, at the level of the product with the possibility of developing in real time as demand grows. These devices, these robots allow a safer way to work in dynamic logistics, more practical, more real, and at the same time guaranteeing quality in services, even in developing automobiles that can be customized to what the clients want. It's not going to be mass production, it's going to be more customized. Another important area has to do ports. We can see here an important opportunity. We can see how the value chains have changed at the international level with with the pandemic, where also the ports have to readapt to manage other type of products, because so far maybe they were oriented to certain products, and this has really changed, and we need to change along, because this is a very important moment for this remote management, semi-automated logistics, technology, providing the possibility of making it more efficient and improve what everybody is doing. Another core industry has to do with oil and gas. An important change in energy, which is basic for these industries to be a lot more efficient, a lot more productive. And we're thinking about working with the systems to measure advanced systems with sensors that provide us a way of operation a lot more efficient based in data, big data, and with all the tools. Having said this, we have a roadmap to the future where you can see the first implementations of 5G in sports stadiums and all the places for entertainment, but also in the industry, sensors, maybe in a basic way, but this is becoming more possibility of using the data in a practical manner at the time and making adjustments that happen in order to have more productivity and better development. At the same time, to bring together everything that has to do with self-driven vehicles, with the management of them at the ports, at the different places, with high security levels. And one of the key messages that I want to leave you with, we're talking about digital transformation. And when we ask, all the companies have a project of digital transformation, but the reality is only 10% of the companies really have a strategy for digital transformation, because we can see that most of the initiatives for the companies are geared to the inside, not to the customers. Processes to improve their systems, to process, to go to the cloud, to be more productive, but they're not thinking about what is the client looking for. And that's the main focus where we need to change the mindset, where we're going, where we propose the efforts of the digital transformation. For this, we have everything that has to do with the technology enabled capabilities, taking them along with the requirements of the new customers that are asking for more and more specific products, and they are used to digital now. We have developed at Omdia, we have developed a matrix. It's a mapping of the different projects of digital transformation for the industry, for a company, understanding whether if it's an internal or external focus, and if it's transformative or not. We need to work in improving the inside with the idea of taking a digital service to have digital presence and to have a company that thinks digitally. And for this, I want to talk about or analyzing and the word digital transformation, transformational changes, basic changes with technology, which is a basic enabler. And we can see technology and strategy. And this is important to use all the different technology tools that are basic, to have them first, to have the client, the consumer, to listen to the client and think about this when we're going through a transformational digital change. With this, I close. Thank you for the information and I'm available. Thank you, Jorge.